Here we have a 2012 BMW 116i 3-door hatchback in white. Starting with the offside front tyre. Tread depth, you've easily got a good 5 to 6 millimeters of tread, looks like a fairly new tyre. Looking at the offside front alloy, of course they are a polished finish, so after time they will start to corrode. This alloy, however, though, is very clean with no signs of any corrosion, curbing or scuff marks. Spoke too fast. As you can see, there is a little bit of corrosion around the centre cap, which is very common. It's the first place to start to corrode. Obviously it holds water, so that's that, but there's no curbing or scuffs. Looking down the offside of the vehicle, now I personally cannot see any dinks or dents at all across there. Around the arch, again, nice condition. Looks like that's just a bit of tar, so that's okay. Driver's mirror is in nice condition. Driver's door itself, again, looks fairly clean. Again, white is very good at hiding scratches. There is a couple of light scratches below the driver's door there. It's just going to require a bit of a mop and polish. None of them are very heavy, so you shouldn't have an issue really. A couple of chips in the door edge will require some paint. On the roof, just a couple of light scratches. Moving towards the rear arch, again, just one or two light scratches here and there, but apart from that, it looks very clean. Rear tyre, not a lot of tread at all there. You've got about 2 to 3 mil, that's quite close to changing. Looking at the alloy on the rear, as you can see, there's some corrosion around the spoke there. A little bit more corrosion starting to appear on the spokes. Again, the centre cap, you can see some corrosion there. No sign of any curbing or scuffs though. And moving towards the rear end of the vehicle. Looking at the rear bumper, no sign of any damage at all to the rear end of the vehicle. A couple of little chips on the paintwork there. As you can see, it's going to require a little bit of paint. A couple of light scratches will require a polish as well, but like I said, no sign of any damage at all to the rear end of the vehicle. Inside the boot, parcel shelf, nice clean condition, of course, no sign of any spare wheel with the BMW. Around here, again, you've got about 2 to 3 millimeters, so again, that is changing pretty soon. Near side rear alloy, you've got some corrosion around the spoke there. Again, some more corrosion starting to appear around the spokes, but no curbing or scuff marks either. And looking at the near side of the car, 1 or 2 small dinks in the door. Again, they're very light, so it shouldn't really be an issue. Door edge, a couple of minor little chips down there. A couple of bodywork scratches just need a polish, but again, it looks fairly well for its age. A couple of touch-ins around the paintwork around near the arch, and a good 5 to 6 mil on the front tyre. Near side front alloy, again, a little bit of corrosion just starting to appear, but again, no curbing or scuff marks at all there. I'm moving around to the front end of the vehicle. Now again, there's a couple of stone chips. You've got a bit of a scuff mark there on the bumper corner, so that's going to require a bit of paint. Again, a bit of a scuff mark there as well, so that's going to require a bit of a smart repair. And again, just a couple of stone chips around the front end. Bonnet looks very clean, can't really spot any stone chips at all there. And taking a look at the interior for the vehicle. Inside, you've got the black and red sport cloth seats. Bolsters look fine, no damage at all there. Front passenger seats also in a nice condition. In the back seats, again, you can see they are immaculate. No marks whatsoever there, no sign of any damage. Carpets and mats are nice and clean. Stepping inside the vehicle itself. As you can see, you've got the piano black with the red, which goes really nicely with all the red stitching. A little bit of wearing around the steering wheel. You can see some scratches, etc., around all the trims. No sign of any serious damage though. You can see a bit of wearing to some of the buttons as well. Now we have got 2 sets of keys with the vehicle. Of course, it is a push start. No issues at all starting the vehicle. 15,000 miles to its next service there. So it looks like it's just been serviced recently. No issues at all starting the vehicle, works perfectly fine. 34,812 miles on the clock with no symbols at all on the dash. Radio works perfectly fine. Air conditioning comes out lovely and cold, so there's no issues at all there. Manual box, and taking a look at the documents. V5, you've got 2 owners on the vehicle. Doesn't have an MOT. MOT will be, or the MOT has just expired, so its first MOT would have been the 20th of the 10th, 2015, so the MOT is literally just expired, so it will need an MOT. And service history, we've got service receipts here now. Your first service was done there at 13,000 miles, that was obviously a BMW service. And then we've got a non-franchise service here at 28,000 miles, so it had a service at 13 and a service at 28,000 miles there, but that was a non-franchise garage. There we go, this is the 2012 BMW 116i Sport in white.